beverage hunters on our way to FakLandia Brewing. How about this car? This is a Camaro, brand new. I'm making it big now, boys. What's going on? Welcome to Beverage Hunters, everybody, and this is Behind the Brew. Look at this view. This is beautiful. Bet you can't guess where we are. Maybe you can. All right, so here's where we're at. This is not the ocean. This is Lake Michigan. That's right, Beverage Hunters statewide. We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin today, guys. We're gonna check out a little brewery here just outside of like downtown Milwaukee. It is called the FakLandia Brewery, not far from the airport, the international airport here in Milwaukee. So it's a great little spot to hit if you've got a layover, if you're gonna be here, or you know what, if you're here in Milwaukee already and you haven't even heard of this place, go check them out. They're about 10 minutes from downtown if you take, I think it's I-174, 178, one of those. Get a great view of the lake here. It's not too far away from here, probably like 2-minute drive. All right, listen. It is October. The leaves are changing right now. This is like beautiful, beautiful park right here. This is literally like not too far from the brewery. Anyways, guys, FakLandia Brewery opened about 2 years ago, literally right when COVID hit and right when everything got shut down. So they've been building through this whole COVID experience, and their beer is really good. Their food is phenomenal. Me and Landon, which you will see in a little bit, my boy is with me today here in Milwaukee, and the food was just, it's good food, man. They have awesome story behind the brew. So you're gonna have to stick around and listen to the story behind this because it's pretty sick. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on the video. If you're here locally, let me know if you've been there, and if not, go check it out and then comment on the video. Anyways, hey, we are, like I said, back here in Wisconsin for another awesome craft brewery. I'm excited to go try this. So let's quit talking about it and let's go drink some beer, because I need a cold one right now, man. Look at this. All right, here we go.
All right, guys.
this is our flagship beer, Liz Wiz. He's the main character in the fantasy story that all of our beers are based off of. So the brewmaster, the fantasy story he wrote is all of the characters are lizards because he's really into lizards. He bred lizards for a long time.
Okay.
So Liz Wiz is our flagship. It's our American cream ale, good old beer flavored beer. Really smooth, really easy drinking. This is the princess. This is Salamandra. She's the strawberry blonde ale. Liz Wiz's love interest. Liz Wiz starts a quest where he just feels the need to learn magic, and along the way he meets all these characters. This is Thuja, our pineapple pale ale. He's a ranger.
Okay.
He was the first one to meet Liz Wiz on his quest.
Okay.
This guy right here is Palladius. He's the American pale ale, just our classic go-to. He's Liz Wiz's best friend. He's the protector of the princess. This is Madame Colizione. She's the bartender. She is the owner of the tavern in the city. She's Mimosa Saison, made with real orange. And then Progenitus is the god of the realm. He's another IPA. We haven't made Progenitus in a while. It's more of a seasonal thing.
Okay.
But he's sort of the creator of all. He gives all of the lizards sentience and like creates all the quests. And then this is the villain, Nox Atra. He's our Belgian strong dark ale, and he's the antagonist that tries to stop all of Liz Wiz's magic learning and princess saving.
Okay.
And the last one that we have a poster for is this is Electrovizio. It's my favorite beer we make.
Okay.
It's amber ale, real smooth.
Ooh.
Just like, yeah, and I'm a sucker for
that.
amber.
Yeah,
So
me
yeah,
too.
Electrovizio is not a lizard.
It's a mushroom.
Yeah, he's the mushroom guy. He's the first merchant that they made along the quest. So yeah, yep.
Cool.
And then all the other beers, like we name them after like friends or regulars sometimes. So like NPC Carl means non-player characters, so it's not one of the characters in the main story. It's just like someone they run into along the way. So whenever we do a seasonal beer, we usually name it like that. Yeah.
I like it. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, because that opens up a whole new world for the brewery.
Yeah, it's
at
good.
least for me.
It's really cool, man.
It's
Yeah.
A story
Yeah, and if
behind
you
each
want
beer.
to read a little more, we always keep a sheet at the front for
The story.
Yes.
Oh, this
So-
video's gonna get crazy now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he hasn't written the whole thing down because he works like 80 hours a week, but it's all up here.
It's all
for
up
him.
here.
Yeah.
One day he's gonna sit down and
Yeah, for sure.
he could make a theme park for the brewery.
Well, the dream is,
FakLandia.
yeah, exactly. We want to, once we all have time, we want to start a D&D campaign where
Hey.
he plays Liz Wiz and like we pick the different characters for
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
So did I say that right? FakLandia? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I was
FakLandia.
FakLandia.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah, so the name comes from, his last name is Fakler, Nate Fakler.
You know, I seen that on, I think it was Google or something.
Yep.
Somewhere it said Falkland.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So FakLandia is where the story takes place.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
so,
I love that.
Yeah, he decided to name it because that's what he would call his basement when he would have all his friends over to drink beer, like Magic the Gathering. And so he figured when he started his own brewery, I'll just carry over the name from my basement.
Hey,
And it'll be the spot. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for sharing
Yeah,
that.
no problem. No problem.
Right.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Beverage Hunters. This is Behind the Brew. I'm Justin.
I'm Ben.
And first off, Ben, thanks for sitting down with me and telling us about your brewery, man.
Of course.
Guys, we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's right, a long way away from home. But we're out here right by, I believe it's Lake Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to make sure I got that right. Right by Lake Michigan, not too far from the airport. So, you know, if you got a layover or something, you're looking for somewhere to get a cold beer, you know, it's right down the street. Anyways, Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself, what your role is here at FakLandia, and yeah, we'll start with that.
Yeah, I am one of the 2 owners at FakLandia Brewing. I do a lot of the behind the scenes work, so you may not see me as much. You probably see my partner Nate. He does all the brewing. And we just cater to a group of nerdy individuals who like to play games, board games, card games, tabletop games, and anybody who likes delicious beer and good food. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of the good food, I did see on your guys' Instagram lots of food pictures.
Yes.
Like you guys see, it looks like you take a lot of pride in your food.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's all made like right here in the brewery.
Yeah, so basically I would say 95% of what we put out to the tables we make here in-house. So it's a labor of love. When we started FakLandia, we wanted to make sure that we do everything craft and everything local. So we wanted to make sure that we use local ingredients, we make everything in-house, and you can definitely tell with the taste of the food. So,
Right, well, we're gonna have to grab some of that before we get out of here.
Absolutely.
All right, so FakLandia, tell us a little bit about the name of this brewery.
Yeah, so my business partner's last name is Fakler. Long line of Faklers here in the Milwaukee area.
Okay.
His dad is a dentist in West Dallas for 30 plus years, and you know, so he's been a Stally cat for a really long time. That's what they call West Dallas people here. And so he grew up drinking. A lot of Wisconsinites do, and his place to go to get away from it all, you know, to veg out at the end of a long, hard day was his basement, and he named it, you know, interestingly enough, FakLandia, because his last name's Fakler.
Okay.
And when his dad asked him, you know, or he said, "What do you want to do with your life?" He said, "Oh, I want to be a sommelier. I want to do this. I want to do that." He joined the Barley to Barrel program, which is a local home brewer to microbrewer course.
Okay.
Passed that with flying colors. Won a bunch of awards for the beer that he brewed, which, you know, we still have here today. And then he said, "You should start a brewery." His father said to him, he said, "Oh, what should I call it?" He said, "Why don't you call it FakLandia?" And here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard the cool story. It's like a little adventure
Yes.
with the lizards and stuff. Really cool.
Yeah.
Which you guys have probably already seen that, but yeah, it's pretty cool little story that goes along with every single beer.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of the beer, how many beers do you guys brew in house and have on tap, like around the year?
So we have 23 taps. I would say about half are full at any given time. It's not always full of what we've got going on. We got a couple local craft wines and champagnes as well. Yeah, just to offer a little bit of variety. We have a ton of friends in the craft brewing industry, so we'll have guest taps on every once in a while if there's something big, or maybe we've done a collaboration brew with somebody local. But we tend to keep our 8 main characters on at all times. Liz Wiz, he's the main character. Salamandra's the princess, the strawberry blonde. You got Madame Calizione, which is more of a seasonal beer. We'll have that probably in the spring most of the time. It is a mimosa saison. Spectacular beer. Noxatra, he's a bad guy, and there's plenty more. Thuja, our pineapple pale ale.
That is a really good.
Yes.
The pineapple's probably my favorite right now.
I would say
that was good.
That may be our most popular seller.
Yeah.
We see a ton of 16-ounce cans go with that. So.
I can see why it's good.
And
Try that, guys.
Our plans are to expand all those main characters into a larger story. You know, when we started, we obviously didn't expect COVID. So, you know, we ended up starting a little bit slower than, you know, we wanted to, which is totally cool. And we're having a great time doing it. But the plans are to make a card game, a board game, a phone game, video game, kind of all interactive within this world. We want to make our own Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Okay.
I don't know if you play D&D.
I don't, but my sister does, and her new husband does. They just got married, and they were talking about that during their wedding. They love playing D&D.
The people,
so, you know, I might have to get into that and check it out.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's pretty fun.
Yes, absolutely.
And hey, if there's a brewery that has their own game, man, I'm all about it.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
And we host our own D&D nights on Tuesdays.
Oh wow, okay.
So we have our own house GMs who come in and they'll actually, you know, run the campaigns for the players. and you can drink beer while doing it.
Heck yeah, that makes it even more fun. So when did you guys start, or when did you guys open up your brewery here?
So we moved in March 1st, 2020, believe it or not.
Okay, so
and we had
very young.
Yeah,
wow.
well, we had plans to start right away, but you know, later
COVID,
in March.
like, that's right when it was like, all right, stay home.
Yeah. So we've had to be creative from day one. We were approached by some friends of ours at New Barons Brewing Co. They wanted to do a beer drive-through. We said, we've got a ton of open street. Let's do it at FakLandia. We wanted to get some notoriety, and we had over 1,000 cars. It was lined up all the way, you know, a mile up the road.
Wow, that's awesome.
We had police come in and help us.
Sick.
We sold out a beer twice. We had to call in reinforcements from everywhere. So we did the beer drive-through, and ever since it's kind of just been a, quarter after quarter of ingenuity. We've always had to, what's the next coolest thing?
Right.
And I think with us being a small business, we're allowed to, that didn't work, let's try something else.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I think that's what's kept us alive and surviving and thriving.
Right?
Yeah.
Right here in Brew City. 'Cause
Yes.
there's a lot of breweries around here. I Googled it and it just kept scrolling. I was like, wow, what in the... And I didn't really put it together that, you know, the brewers are here and it's like the big Brew City. So there's a lot of breweries around here, and this is a brand new spot. So it's really cool to have, you know, a small craft brewery like this, growing in a big industry, which is, you know, kind of taking over, I want to say, the industry of beer. Just the craft breweries. I love them, and of course everybody watching does. So
Absolutely.
it's pretty cool. And you're right on the lake, man.
Yep.
Lake Michigan.
Lakefront view. It's beautiful out. Patio, dog friendly. And you know, we like to keep it nerdy too. We have a whole separate room where you don't even have to come in and order a beer with the bartender. You can just order right from your phone.
Oh wow!
Yep.
I did notice that when I was coming in. I was like, oh, there's a whole nother. It's crowded over there, by the way.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of people in there right now, and I think they're all watching the game.
We got a fighting tournament.
Oh, a fighting.
A video game fighting tournament.
Oh, okay.
Every Sunday.
Okay.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
I guess so, man. This is a poppin' place.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, what do you guys have in the plans for moving forward? Like, do you guys plan on like distributing bigger? I know you guys said you were doing some canning. What's your guys' plans moving forward?
Yeah. Thank you for asking. That's a good question. Definitely expansion, definitely growing. We're looking to, so we're doing self-distribution right now in-house. We're doing all of our canning, 4-packs, crowlers, whatever you need. We do growler fills. Moving forward for the future, we hope that a secondary location, another brewing location, so we can get a bigger system and start to distribute throughout the city and hopefully a little bit larger. Maybe reach a larger target audience.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right on. All right. So this is your guys' flagship beer. Remind me again what it's called. Liz Wiz.
Yes.
All right. Tell me a little bit about Liz Wiz and what are some facts about this beer?
Yes. So Liz Wiz is the main character in the story. So FakLandia is a storybook brewery. Every beer is a person, place, or thing in a large fantasy story. Liz Wiz is the main character. He's a lizard wizard, and he's trying to find his powers. The beard is fake. The robe is fake, the staff is fake, and he's just in this fantasy world, and he just wants to be a wizard. He's trying to find his powers. And so the story of FakLandia is his trials and tribulations, the people that he meets along the way, the powers that he gains, the items that he finds. And each time you drink one of these beers, our goal has always been to transport you to the realm of FakLandia. You have now been transported to, Nate likes to call it Lord of the Rings, souped up a little bit, right?
I like that. That's
yeah,
that's cool.
Lord of the Rings meets Redwall, if you ever heard of Redwall. But yeah, he bred leopard geckos when he was younger, so he's got a huge fascination for lizards and animals. So a lot of our characters are reptile based, but as you get further through the story, you start to meet other characters as well, like Manticore, which is my beer. It's actually a manticore in the story,
Gotcha.
and it's one of the few limited releases we do once a year, and it's a fantastic barrel-aged stout. So
Ooh, barrel-aged
it's my
stout.
favorite type of beer.
You know, my co-host Dave, who's not here with me today, but he loves barrel-aged beer.
Yes,
Like that's his
my favorite.
Of the crop. He's like, oh. So I'll have to try that for you, Dave. Maybe I'll bring one home for you.
There you go.
But all right, man. Hey, this is an awesome spot. Thank you so much for sitting down with me and telling me the story. I mean, there's so much cool stuff going on here. So if you guys want to check it out, please stop by FakLandia Brewery.
Yes.
Right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beautiful town, beautiful city. I mean, there's so much cool stuff going on downtown.
Yes.
The buildings are so like a lot of European style buildings,
Yeah.
like castle-esque, big, beautiful stuff. Like I was driving in, I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome. I need to go walk around.
Oh yeah, we're about, honestly, 10 minutes from downtown.
Yep.
Right on the lake, like you said. You take, 794 down to St. Francis. Beautiful little town. Love this area. And, shout out to our city. Beautiful little area. We like to call it just a little hidden gem here in Milwaukee.
It is. It really is. All right. Well, go
Thank you very
Packers.
much. Yes,
and,
go Pack, go.
We will catch you guys at the next brewery. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye. Alright guys, it is lunchtime. Right before we fly back home, you guys, back to Oregon, whatever. This is the Hangover Burger. I mean, this thing looks incredible. Seasoned fries. Landon's got the regular fries and the BLT burger. Oh, dude, look at this. Oh. This burger is juicy AF. Let me tell you what. Their food looks phenomenal. So far, the fries, they're on point, right, bud?
Yeah.
Those are good fries.
I'm tasting this.
All right. Let's see if I can get this burger with one hand in my mouth. All right. You know what? Screw that. I've got a tripod. There we go. All right, guys. Here it is. The Hangover Burger. I mean, it's got hash browns, egg, bacon. It just looks good. All right, here we go. I mean, this thing is massive. Look at this. Look at that.
I'm gonna try it.
This is huge. All right, here we go. I'm hungry right now. We really haven't eaten today, so. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's got fresh jalapenos on it. Woo!
Now that I put ketchup on it, it's going to taste beautiful, Dad. Alright.
Phenomenal food. Great beer. So remember, if y'all have a layover at Milwaukee Airport, just drive down here or get a cab, whatever, to FakLandia. It's not busy. Really. Like, there's nobody here. The other room is filled right now. Video game tournament. But there's like nobody here at the bar side. Family friendly, dog friendly, lots of outdoor seating. View of the lake, it's perfect. So stop by here if you have a good layover and try yourself some delicious food.
Hey, let's try the VIP burger. They give you this beautiful right here, sauce.
All right, that's it. I gotta finish this. We gotta get out of here.